I was stupid at the time. So, like, I finished high school in 2019, and my family moved back to America when I finished high school. But, of course, I was in a relationship at the time. So I was like, oh, I'm going to stay back from my boyfriend. Stayed back, and then he hooked up with his coworker. So then that was the 6-day turnaround when I moved out here.
How'd you find out?
He brought her to my doorstep. We had a house together, and he brought her to the porch.
And said, I'm banging her?
Nah, he was like, he didn't know I was home, so he was trying to, like, play it off. But then she was just there, and I sorted out the pieces. I got sent a Snapchat video. It was messy. But
he sent it to you, or somebody sent it to you?
someone else sent it to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. And you were heartbroken?
Oh, yeah. Devastated.
And you said, I'm making an OnlyFans.
Indeed. Yeah. Well, that wasn't the first thing I did. First, I did a reality dating show.
Heartbreak Season.
Heartbreak Island,
Yeah.
I like how everything just revolves around this like crazy world. It's like, oh, I get broken up with, I'm going on a reality show.
No, exactly. Well, you got to make them watch, you know. That's my payback. But yeah.
Okay, so that opportunity was already like floating there.
No, so I moved to LA with no job prospects. I didn't know anyone, like nothing. So I just moved here, and in my first like week, I lied my absolute ass off. I would just go out every night. And this girl offered me a styling job, and I was like, oh, yeah, like, I've got a degree in fashion design, which, like, I don't. I dropped out after 2 months. But she hired me, and then she was like, oh, like, you can stay in my back house. She had a guest house, so I was in Glendale for, like, ages. And then as soon as I got the Heartbreak Island thing, I quit that and left for 6 weeks for Fiji. And then when I came back, I was on my own. And that's when the OnlyFans happened.
So you filmed for 6 weeks in Fiji?
I did, yeah.
And when you do a reality show, do they ask you if you have OnlyFans?
Yeah, they do. And I didn't at the time, but they basically, like, I caught like 30 bodies when I moved to LA. So that was like my big thing. They were like, oh, like American whore. Put her in
30?
Fiji.
In how long a period of time?
It's like 3 months.
How are you accumulating these bodies? Where are you hunting?
Bro, Tinder. It was
Tinder.
terrible. It was
All Tinder.
terrible. I was 20 years old. I had 3 bodies in Australia. Well, actually, no, that's not true. I had 6 because after my ex was like with his coworker, I was like, I need to get him back. So I got with 3 of my coworkers. One of them was a manager. So I was like, oh, like I've done it worse. And then I moved out here and hopped on Tinder, and it was quick from there.
So what kind of guys you meet on Tinder?
Well, I was going for like my LA stereotype, you know, so producers, guys that said they were rappers, but they were, you know, not that good, but that sort of thing.
Not that popular.
Yeah.
Her bio though for Heartbreak Island was crazy because they said she went out every day and fucked a different guy.
Did they say that?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I didn't see that one.
I'll show you that shit. You know what I mean?
You've done your research on me.
No. So I actually seen like a promo ad for that show like a while back, and I'm like, hold up, is like this the same girl?
Flacco's turning his whole phone on right now.
I know, but Josh said, yeah.
He has to turn his phone on to look at his phone.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
No.
Why was your phone off?
Because we're recording, so I ain't
But
want.
why don't you put it on Do Not Disturb?
Yo, that's true.
You were going the extra mile.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That's how not disturbed you want to be.
I know, right?
Wow. Damn, no, but that's what like, the reality people want to do though. They want to put you like in a box. They want to make you like the whore.
Yeah.
But you were down. You were happy to be that.
Oh, fuck yeah.
But when you're going through this period of time of fucking 30 dudes in 30 days or whatever it was, what is life actually like? Like, what's the average night? You just going to some random bar with some dude, or you going to the clubs, or what were you up to?
Well, I had a rude awakening when I moved here because I forgot that the drinking age was 21. So I was 20 at the time. So I was like, fuck. Like, I don't know how fake IDs work in America. I didn't know anyone. So I started on Tinder because nobody would card me if I was with like an older guy on a date.
Yeah.
So I would go out, do that, fuck, and then move on to the next one. That was the...
Okay, but when you're having this much promiscuous sex,
yeah,
are you actually having like good sexual experiences, or for the most part is it just bullshit?
I'd say like 60-40.
60-40 good or bad?
Bad.
Mostly bad.
Mostly bad, yeah.
What's bad typically like?
Oh, fuck. Well, they were either like super awkward or they would get like way too intimate too fast. Like I was like, oh my God, like I'm not your girlfriend. They'd be like telling me they loved me.
Really? On
like,
night one?
Night one, like fucking they'd be like, I've never felt this way before.
Pussy
Really?
that fire?
Yeah, I guess so.
You think? You got them walls or what?
I guess so. I don't know what it was. I think it's the accent as well. They're just kind of like, yeah.
But so that's a turn
Easy
off.
done.
Don't tell you that you love you.
Nah, don't confess you love me. Ask me to have your kids. Like that's I'm not about that on the first night.
Yeah, kids is a lot.
It was a lot. Yeah.
There's something so unbelievably unsexy about parenting.
No, yeah.
Having been through it,
You
it's
would
like,
know best,
it's the
hey.
last thing that you should be saying.
I don't want to think about giving birth while I'm having sex.
I
That's
want
for
you
sure.
to. I want to have a good time with you, and then I want you to spend the next 18 years dealing with it every day.
Yes.
Responsibility. I want
Please.
you. You're gonna grow the fuck up.
Yeah, please carry my
it's, like,
child for 9
so
months.
hot.
Like,
Oh
what
my
the fuck? No, that's why it was such a quick turnaround, because I would go on these Tinder dates and they were all fucking freaks.
Right,
Which is,
but you're still boning them.
yeah.
Like all of them, or like most of them.
I'd say like 60-40 again. I went on a fuck ton of dates because that's how I was meeting people. So I meet them, meet their friends, fuck their friends, and then fuck off. That's
Right.
Yeah.
So how many bodies are you actually at?
Right now, like 42.
That's it. So those
Yeah.
the 30 and 30 days or whatever was kind of like
That
its
was
own-
like that was my, I'm in LA, like I'm fucking and sucking and doing all of it. And then I went on the show and I thought I was going to be like an absolute, like, legs open for 6 weeks. But the guys there were foul. So I took a 6-week celibacy on
How
the show.
foul?
Oh, so
Foul in what way?
like, I hate blondes. Almost all of them were blonde or shorter than me because I'm quite tall. I'm like 5'9". And they just, I wasn't about it. And when you're on that show, you're on camera 24 hours a day. You get to know everyone very fast. So like one day felt like a full week and I was over it.
All right, people, we just hit 300,000 subscribers. You know we're trying to hit 400,000 subscribers. So that little red button, tap it, tap in. We appreciate y'all.